Nothing really. I'm just doing this video because I want to know what is going on with EmuVR. The last update that I've seen was in 2022. I didn't know about EmuVR. I've seen snippets of it on YouTube. I've seen people like use it or anything, but I haven't actually got into it myself. So yesterday I was very much into emulation. As you can see, I got a lot of emulation going on, alright? I'm a big fan of emulation. I don't care what people say. And I thought to myself, alright, I saw a room, right? I saw a YouTube video with a virtualization of a room. Can I get that? So I searched for EmuVR, which is in 2022. Now, I go down and I see the first one. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Get the beta, the platforms, and your 2D monitor. So you can use this without a VR headset. And it says EmuVR will always be free. That's amazing. I love it. That is the best thing about this thing, and I was so excited to get into it. I was doing all sorts of stuff. What is EmuVR? Bring back those feelings. Now, I never had the chance to experience those feelings when I was young. I never had a Nintendo, any Nintendo product at all, except for this Chinese Nintendo NES. And I had this thing called the all-in-one game ROM. I'm sure you've seen them. But what disappointed me, I was looking through everything. I was like, why is that console looking funny? And I see the GameCube looks good, right? The Nintendo looks good, the SNES looks good. You know what I'm saying? All these look fine. You got a few TVs, that's alright, it's not a big deal. But then the Wii console looks like the most generic thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And the Game Boy Advance looks like the most generic thing I've ever seen in my life. And the same goes for the Dreamcast as well, alright? And the Dreamcast is legendary, alright? I know they can't port everything to EmuVR, but then I looked into it. I was like, hey, what's going on? I looked for the last update. It said the last update was in 2022 with the NetPlay update. That's awesome. I love that. But then, all of a sudden, I come to this Reddit page. I search on Google what happened to EmuVR. It says the last update was in 2022, and it didn't seem like he was going to stop. So it seems like this is a solo developer, right? Dead How, the update was just a few weeks ago. Johnny Rocks, this guy right here, is actually talking about a Discord server. Because the whole project is done by one dude and Discord is easy, he's doing it for free. Stop being ungrateful when you're paying money for a game built by a team of devs. Complain all you want, but this dude is in his bedroom devoting his own time to giving people something to enjoy. I respect that. I love that. The single developer doing all this crazy emulation thing with Unity, right? And I don't have a clue how to use Unity. But I agree with the person underneath, which is exactly what I mean. Look at this. The problem gives rise to posts like this. People are out of loop unless they join a specific chat platform, as you can't even find the info via Google. It's not the case of being ungrateful, it's genuine concern, and it's not limited to this project specifically. Discord is easy. Try look through a Discord to find links or downloads, or just having joined the Discord, right? It's a massive pain in the ass. It's so hard to simply update a website, and Discord is useless when they lock it anyway. This is what I'm talking about, alright? And I was looking for Discord. I was actually very gassed to join the Discord. I was so interested. I was so happy. I was like, shit, okay. There must be some custom models or something I can go in this. I look at EmuVR. If you go to the subreddit, it's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life, alright? Someone just posted 2 months ago. So this is the last update from what I can see. The last statement was in 2024, 12/12. Hey guys, I just wanted to give you an update. Even if I haven't really promised the release next version on Christmas Day, that's what I was actually aiming to do. And we know it kind of became an explicit tradition after I ended up doing the same thing after a couple of years. But I wound up crunching through the 2 Christmases. My family made me promise that I wouldn't ruin the 3rd one in a row. If I couldn't get the update finished and released at least 2 weeks before Christmas, I would pause working on it until the next month that will actually be with them this time around. So here we are. I've been working hard on the update, but unfortunately it's not ready yet, and the elusive last 1% is what always tricks you into thinking just one more day. It's almost done. Oh wait, what's this now? For weeks. Instead, I guess this is tough, but the right call Work will resume after the holidays. Really sorry to disappoint anyone's expectations. Break is over, back to work. This guy has a life. I get it, right? This guy does have a life. It's not me to judge who this person is, but I do feel like that is an amazing application you make, and to the developer of EmuVR, that is amazing. I don't think I've seen anyone else do this, okay? But the negatives is what puts me off, okay? It's the most bullshit thing I've ever seen. This is not right. When I just want to join a Discord, right? I just want to join a Discord so I can see what's going on. Apparently, this guy, whoever this person is, cannot face people who just wants to ask general questions. Look at this. No asking for quest ports, see the post. Alright, that's fair enough. Do not share or ask how to find out. That's fine. That's fine. Do not link to the Discord. This is what I have a problem with. If someone cannot find the Discord link, they also won't read any of the required information to set it up. This is complete bullshit. I literally went and set up the whole emulation myself, and I did it through the help of the wiki. I don't understand. I think the people who gets this, right, who gets this software, EmuVR, doesn't know how to actually read the wiki and set it up. This made the developer or the people, the dev team that is working on this, completely just disregard any other person from joining the Discord server. I think that is hot bogus. That is just complete full of shit. The fact that you have to disregard so many other people, that I think they are people that are passionate like me in what this is. I can't even get to the Discord server, and I'm not going to bother messaging moderators because I can't even do that as well. Do not directly DM staff. This is something I understand, but it's completely outrageous when I just want to get something done, alright? I just want to see what's going on with this. I have no clue what's going on behind the scenes. I want to get involved into this because this is freaking awesome, okay? I love EmuVR, but shit like this pisses me off. Alright? The fact that you have to generalize people, new people that are coming into it. Maybe there's another person joining. Maybe they want to see what's going on. And then they see this post. And then they go to the Reddit. Then they see these rules, which are the most disgusting bullshit I've ever seen in my entire life. Please try to write in English. Use a translator if needed. Excuse me, can't you use a translator yourself to see what other people say? Is it that hard to copy the text and put it in Google Translate so you can read it? Excuse me, why do you have to command these people? It's like, for frick's sake. I know it's a bloody rule, but at least give people a freedom. If you run a Reddit community and you run something that a lot of people have interest in, you will find a way to communicate to those people and help them. No matter if they ask you stupid questions, you will still help them. Because you know what? That's good. Unless you're getting death threats or you're getting people hammering you, then of course, yeah, I understand, right? Unless they literally picking on you and bullying you. But from what I can see, this is not the case. Because this bullshit comes over here saying, do not DM asking for the Discord. So how on earth am I going to know about the latest part of the project, what's going on? That is the problem. These two last rules is what really pissed me off. That a person like this decided to write this in the rules. Do they have some sort of insecurity or something? Because I don't know what's going on with this. Avoid acting like an annoying child. What on earth is your problem? Who do you have a problem with? Do you have a problem with one person? Do you have a problem with multiple people? What is going on? It's almost like they are attacking me for no freaking reason. Although I don't feel like this is directed at me. It's directed at other people who kept asking in Reddit, so how do you do this? How do you do that? But for frick's sake, they are asking you questions. There's nothing wrong with asking you questions about something. There is nothing wrong with asking you questions. That's the most bullshit thing about this, alright? And look at this. No lazy how-to posts. Piss off. Disgusting. Ever since I read those rules, it pissed me off about EmuVR, alright? It's a great project. And to the developer who actually, if they do watch this video, okay? I urge you to keep making it, but don't make stupid-ass rules like this. People need to ask for help. If they cannot read the wiki and they don't understand something, maybe they're too dumb. Alright, they are dumb people. Believe it or not, they are dumb people. Not everyone is smart like you, dumbass. Okay? So if people are gonna go and ask for information, or maybe they need some help with something like that, of course it has not to do with ROMs or anything or BIOS files. They have to search for them themselves or ask someone else, in DMs privately who can help them with it. But no, this pushes people away. I honestly think these rules pushes people away. Especially the rule, avoid acting like an annoying child. Excuse me? I'm making this video to spread awareness for EmuVR because I want this thing to be absolutely amazing. I want this thing to go off the charts. I want it to be something amazing, something people can always come to and enjoy, like many people are still doing. In the EmuVR Reddit, people are still enjoying it. I mean, for goodness sake, I don't understand this. Look at this, right? Pokemon Red. How did they get the Game Gear? How the shit did they get all that custom models? Look at this. Look at this. Okay? Look at this. He's gonna put it into the Game Boy. No. How is this possible? I have not. And you know why I can't do this? You know why I can't do this, right? I know you need a VR to obviously press the button on top. I get that, right? But you know why I can't do this in my version? It's because I don't have the freaking updated version and I don't have access to the Discord server with all the custom models and shit. That is the problem. Are they avoiding something? That's what I think it is. This whole situation, I feel like they are avoiding a lawsuit up their ass and they don't want to do anything else with this EmuVR, right? They want to leave it on Discord because they don't want to get involved with this whole emulation nonsense, which I believe is complete bullshit. I hope that if this video gets awareness, right, and people know about this video, please, alright, I want the developer to know, stop with the bullshit rules on Reddit, okay? It's just insulting. It's insulting. The fact that I haven't even gone into the Discord yet, and the fact that I'm reading these rules just pisses me off. No lazy how-to posts. If you don't know how to do something, join the Discord. You can't join the Discord because, look at this. Do not DM asking for the Discord. Join the Discord. What the bullshit is this? What the bullshit is this? It's the most stupidest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I suggest to the people, the community of EmuVR, right? You might think I'm over-exaggerating, but this is what I say. Make it easily accessible for users to get access to the Discord. Make them fill in a questionnaire, what they want help with, or what they need, or what they want. You can put on the role. There probably is. The fact of the matter is I haven't even joined it, and there probably is something like that, right? Where you can select a role, and then they can a role for custom models, so they want to see custom models they can add to the game, or they want help with adding multiple things. That is awesome. There's probably something like that already, but you can't join the Discord. So first and utmost importantly, add a Discord link, so then people can actually get involved with it. And for the people who are apparently annoying these developers or the developer of this application, get the frick out of here, okay? Because you're pissing me off, you're pissing him off, that make him make this rule that pisses me off, okay? No one wants to see this rule. If you need help, do like me. I wasn't lazy ass. If I didn't know how to do something on EmuVR, I went to go look up the buttons, the tutorial. I went to go look on how to put in the BIOS. I went to go look on how to put in the ROMs. Honestly disgusting how easy it is. What you should actually get into, EmuVR actually runs a fork of RetroArch in their system, so you can actually use to play the games that I'm showing you right now. If you go into RetroArch yourself and you download it, you can play any game you want. Now, I'm not talking about PS3 games, PS4, not after the 6th generation, okay? If you want to get into emulation, I recommend RetroArch. Or if you don't want to get into RetroArch, and you're afraid of all the nitty and natty stuff, what I do, right? If you download the Sega Genesis collection, you have the right to the ROMs, alright? If Sonic the Hedgehog is in the Sega Genesis collection, I have the right to get the ROM to Sonic the Hedgehog, okay? Because clearly I bought the game, I bought the collection, which means it comes with Sonic the Hedgehog, so I can just yap that ROM and put it in, and I can play with a CRT filter, right? That is awesome. Do not DM asking for Discord. Add a Discord link. Thank you very much. Add a Discord link. Don't knock it down, because literally no one will know what the heck is going on with EmuVR. It's such an amazing program, and it's almost like you got attacked. I feel like as best as I'm being aggravated at this, maybe I'm out of the loop and I'm not understanding what's going on. But please, you don't have to keep quiet about what's going on. If people are attacking you and there's something going on, better yet, if people are annoying one of your team members, that's bullshit, okay? You don't stand for that, alright? Then you go after them. But just give people some slack, man. The reason why it just feels like that rule just pisses me off, because I'm someone who had to ask for help many times in my life. My first time emulating, I didn't know what the heck a GBA emulator was. My stepbrother had to come and help me. Not once he called me an annoying child, thank you very much. And I swear, if there's people in the comment section that's gonna start asking me how to make a YouTube video, I'm gonna freaking spam them with a copy and paste letter. I'm gonna write a personal letter and I'm gonna say each and every step how to make a YouTube video, okay? If that's the easy part. If people are asking you what to do, just spam a letter to them, right? Not like the bots, okay? Don't be repetitive. But if they ask something a bit different, you change up the letter. You change it up. You say, so if they ask, so how do I get this thing working? I say, so link to this website to get how does that thing working. So then you say, oh, but you know, I can't use the controller. Oh, then link to this website how to use the controller. It's that simple. And if they just need a simple answer, give them a damn simple answer. I really don't understand why this is under the radar, because the last YouTube video, Ebola... Hassan, okay. Hassan effed up real bad. Wow. I like the thumbnails. Freaking, oh, re-res. And anyways, look at that. There are literal people that are playing EmuVR right now. There's people that like the emulator, okay? How to set up EmuVR, retro gaming VR tutorial. Look at this, right? This is quality work. This is quality. Slap a like and give a fat subscribe right now, honestly. Thank you. I haven't even watched the video, but I'm posting it anyways, because you gotta show this guy some love, man. This guy is showing you how to set up EmuVR retro gaming in VR, right? That's freaking awesome. If you feel like people are gonna insult you on Reddit because of those rules, go to this guy. Go to this guy right now. He can show you how to set up the whole ordeal. If you want to set up EmuVR, right, and you don't want to go watch someone else, fine, okay? I don't know why. I don't know why I'm explaining it, but I want to, because I just want to show you how easy it is. So, go to the website, right, emuvr.net. Very nice looking website. Even entire wiki. Look at that. Current version 2022. Disgusting. I want the latest version. Thank you very much. Installation guide. You go to the installation guides, quick steps, download. You download this and you download RetroArch, right? Read what it says, okay? Look at that. Bam. If this is your first EmuVR, do not copy anything from the RetroArch installation on your folder, right? Copying games. Do not ask on where to download games. Self-explanatory, right? My emulators over there. You install EmuVR into any folder. You go into that folder. This is what you're gonna see, right? This is what you're gonna see. You're not gonna see EmuVR extras. This is actually a bunch of stuff that I downloaded so I can put in EmuVR so that it can actually work properly, right? Now, if you go into games, this is the most important thing. This is where all your ROMs go. All the stuff that you put in here, it will be bam, okay? Everything will be there. Now, if you're playing it in desktop, you say force desktop. If you're playing in Oculus, force, you get the idea. If you're playing it in any other VR, then Steam VR is the one for you. Now, if you go to Game Scanner, which is the most easiest thing you can do, double click on Game Scanner, right? It's going to pop up now for you. First thing, you go attempt autofill. You attempt autofill, bam, it's going to give you a bunch of folders with, the ROMs and all that stuff, goody stuff. Then you say update core data, because you want to update the whole thing, right? You want to get that thing nice and juicy. Then, after that, you say download missing cores. It's not highlighted right now, right? It's not even highlighted, it's grayed out. But you say download missing cores. After that, you go to scan games for EmuVR. You can scan all the delicious games. Then once you've done that, alright, force desktop, right, because I don't have a virtual reality. You can do this without a virtual reality. That's how freaking cool this is, okay? Once you're inside, let me turn off all these quickly, right? Once you're inside, there's no sound. You might think the game is dead. There's no sound at all. But no, it actually comes from the games you play. Space is to interact with things. For example, if you press space on a console, you can launch it up, bam, right? Or Oh, there's nothing inside. If you press space in a console like this one, bam. Look, it's playing right there. It's gonna go pop up now. Bam. Okay. You got Super Mario World running on the freaking TV. That is amazing. For whatever reason, right? For whatever reason, you want to go out, right? You want to stop controlling it. You say control space. Look, out immediately. And if you want to link up something, let me show you. I know this is confusing. Please try to keep up with me. I'm a very fast explainer, okay? You can put this video on slow if you... You can link up anything. Take this, for example. You see that Nintendo 64? Look how delicious it looks. Look at that. I press Q to go down. I press E to rise up in size, okay? Just like my mom tells me to do. So you press F, bam. It links to the Parasonic. If it's not linked, you press F, bam, you link it. And if you want to link another thing, go bam, bam, press F on the thing that you want to link to the thing. I linked that. You press space on it, linked up the N64. It's going to come up now. So you're going to see the N64. You want to hear what's going on there? You press up and down, right? You press up and down, you put this volume up. You want to scream the volume, you want to put the volume down and right like it's a normal TV. If you want to get it up nice and close and you want to see the pixels right there, bam, you can see all the pixels. It's delicious looking, okay? I love it. You love to see it. Now, if you want to change the cartridge, right, you can take out the cartridge. There we go. You can take out the cartridge. X. I forgot the controls. If you want to take out the cartridge and you want to hold it up in your face, you press X. If you want to just hold it where it was, you hold X and you can drag it. Easy and simple, okay? And you can hold shift. You can rotate it. You can hold shift, alright? Bam, bam, bam. You can put it down. Now, all these I sorted by myself, alright? All these games I sorted by myself and I placed it down for myself. If you're wondering what the red highlight around that is when you freeze it, okay? If you want to unfreeze it, you hold F, bam, it's unfreeze. You can push it around. Wait, let me take this for example. Bam, just got knocked, alright? You don't want to do that because clearly take care of your cartridges. I know it's a virtual game, but still I love my cartridges. Thank you very much. You can freeze it in place. You can customize it. You can put any single thing. But what disgusts me is that the Neo Geo cartridges and the freaking Nintendo Wii and the Dreamcast and the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance and the freaking Doom and the Quake and the PSP just not working. Not working. There's no freaking console for them. It's disappointing. I wanted to get into the... That's the thing. I wanted to get into the Discord community and download the custom models, but no. Alright. Okay, so for the N64, the Sega Genesis, this is disappointing, but look at this. This is awesome. You press space on it, launches up Sonic for you. This is native CRT television, so that means you can see the water like it's actually transparent. That's the way Sega intended it to be. Alright, that's delicious. You love it. You love to see it. That is amazing. You can do so many things in this. You can run Metal Gear Solid on the PS1 over here, right? You can open that. Time Crisis is in there. You can play Time Crisis on the freaking screen without a light gun. That's how cool it is. You don't need to hold this, which will look badass in VR, but I don't have a VR set. And you can look outside because you want to experience nature for go touch some grass. Unfortunately, this game doesn't allow you to touch some grass, but it'll be very ironic if you do. You can customize your bed. My bed, for example, is a Kirby, right? They give you all those tips on the wiki. Check the wiki, okay? There's a customization wiki. You get a Metal Gear Solid wallpaper. You get an N64 wallpaper. You can change the time. Look how badass this is. Look, I'm going to change the time now to morning. Look at that. Freaking morning now, okay? The people switch their lights off, right? Bam, you get morning. The lights aren't on. If you turn it off, look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful. You can make the sun come in through the window. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Look how stunning it is. For this thing. This is what I don't like. It's such a good emulation. But you just don't have access to custom models and everything just as of now. And I feel like this has so much potential if the community had access to all these things, right? And actually on Discord, okay? That's the whole thing. Okay. That's it. I just wanted to show you how cool it was. And if you want any more tips, right, I will literally, if they can't explain it to you, I'll explain it to you in the comments. You want to explain something? You want me to ask me something, alright? I will go read the wiki, and then I will come back to you and tell you exactly what the wiki told me to tell you, okay? Thank you very much. This was just a rant, a frustration, because I just feel like this, it deserves much better. It deserves much better than to leave it at the 2022 update. I feel like there's so much more to this EmuVR than what it seems on the surface. And go subscribe to that guy, by the way. Go subscribe to him. That's freaking awesome.